What up? Dylan Conrad, Metabolic Momma Secrets. Let's go. Today I'm going to talk to you mamas listening to this about 5 ways that you can get leaner, healthier without giving up more time, with actually getting time back. Before I do that, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Same thing, Spotify, iTunes, if you're listening to us, I'd appreciate it. All helps the algorithm. So getting lean, there's so many influencers out there that are like, I work out 5+ times a week, and if I overeat, I do like an extra hour of cardio, and just like they're always eating clean, and they're just like meal prepping for hours, and it makes it look so unsustainable, and it's just like it's kind of like depressing, honestly, to watch. You're like, wow, I have to like change my lifestyle that much to look like that, when 9 times out of 10 you don't. A lot of these influencers out there are working a lot harder than smarter. And so when we get our mamas on the program, they're always surprised with how much time they actually get back. And there's a lot of things we do to get that going. Look, as if you're not overwhelmed enough from having kids as it is, but you also have like a growing to-do list. You have all these responsibilities. You're still trying to be a spouse and just trying to like, have some mommy time at the same time. It's really hard to stack any more time on top of that. And a lot of times we think, if I'm going to get healthier, it's going to add more time to my schedule, but it's actually going to give us a lot of time back. And I'm going to show you these 5 ways that you can do that, and just so you can get lean like a chicken breast, healthier than a chimpanzee. I actually had to Google that. Chimpanzees have the strongest immune systems. I was like, what's the healthiest animal? Chimpanzees, they have the strongest immune system, which is kind of cool. Anyways, I'm gonna back on subject here. So I'm gonna give you the 5 ways that our mamas get leaner with getting time back, right? And that doesn't even include like the added energy they have from just getting healthier, leaner, not having to lug around a couple extra, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever it is. They don't have to lug that extra weight around. And they're eating such an anti-inflammatory food list, they just feel freaking good all the time and super energetic. And I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna talk about the 5 things that you can do as a mom and our clients do right now so they can get time back while getting leaner. Number 1 is meal delivery. Meal prep, I think the average meal takes about like 10 minutes to actually like just clean up and like put back and take out and heat up and all that stuff. And so when we can actually take that 10 minutes and get it back with some meal delivery, yeah, you're paying a little bit extra money. Obviously, like if you have the means to do it, but you're gonna get back a ton of time. And the problem with meal delivery a lot of times is we get them and then we like end up eating stuff at home or eating out or whatever it is, and they just kind of go bad. What you can do, and I do this a lot, is I always just put them in a Ziploc bag, I vacuum seal them, and then I put them in the freezer, and then you can just thaw them out and eat them whenever you want. And so this method, makes it really, really easy. So you can have like 5 or 10 extra meal deliveries when you don't have time to cook, when you're just like limited on time, when you have like a meal prep routine weekly probably, which is great, but say you're out of town that weekend and you just like can't get to it. This is a really, really great option. Several different ones. If you need referrals, let me know. I'll hook you up with those. Number 2 is involving the family with your healthy routine. So for me, when I do my meal prep, I have a toddler, 2 years, and a couple months old, I think 4 months. I have like a little stool that I put up right next to the counter, so she can actually like be with me, and I can like set the example from a really young age, like, hey, daddy's cooking for himself, taking care of his health, all that stuff. And it's like something we can do together. Like I'll give her some like spatulas to like play and mix around stuff and just like do some sensory stuff with, and it makes it really, really easy. A lot of our moms take family walks. A lot of our moms take do their workouts. We have our Zoom online workouts, and they had their kids like join them in the workout, and that's great. We like encourage that because you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. One is you're getting your kid a little like energy out. The other thing is like you're setting the example. You're setting the tone for the family. And I don't think I would be as healthy as I am, honestly, if my mom wasn't into fitness. Like she was like super into fitness, always working out, the worst diet ever, which is like where I got that from. But her workout and her like commitment to that. Not my dad. He's like the complete opposite, hates exercise, and is like the most stubborn. What up, Dad? If you're watching this, I love you. Most stubborn human being you've ever met in your life. But anyways, so if my mom didn't work out like I didn't set that example, like she did, and set that example for me, I don't think I would have the same commitment to my workouts, to be honest. So just understand that you're not really doing this for you, you're doing it for someone else, right? And when you have the external motivator, and it's not, about you, it makes it a lot easier to adhere to. Number 3 is to get a 90-year-old vitamin tray. I got this. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Boom. This is like the extra, extra large one. And I take all Prestige Labs supplements from their thermogenic to their, burn PM to the sleep multiplier, basically everything. And I typically used to recommend that my clients would keep the bottles right next to their toothbrush because they're brushing their teeth. They won't forget to do it. Now what I recommend is keeping this wherever you frequent. So I put it by my office, so I'm like there most of the time, and so I remember to just take it. And when we are pouring out each bottle, one by one, the time adds up. You're adding like an extra 30 minutes to your week just by not separating those. So take the time every week, separate these, put your vitamins in there so you can just take them and be done with it. Number 4 is invest in a air fryer or crock pot. So these are like great things that you could just literally like throw a bunch of food in there, a bunch of proteins, set it and literally forget it. Like you just walk away and it's fantastic. So both those are gonna be great. The air fryer is great and it has like a ton of different recipes from like healthy sweet potato fries to, lean chicken breast, like ton of recipes you can do there. A lot I have in my Metabolic Momma recipe book. If you don't have that, let me know. My popcorn chicken, which is basically like chicken breast and it's like breaded and super healthy, really good, low calorie, high protein. It's awesome. So air fryer, crock pot, those will both speed up the process of meal prep and decrease the amount of time you have to tend to something. Like if you're cooking something over a skillet, you're gonna have to like be around it, right? If you're cooking something in the oven, you're gonna have to keep checking it. Air fryer, crock pot, you set it, you like leave it there, and then you come back and you're good to go and you can eat. Number 5 is subscribe and save. These little things might not seem like a lot of time, but the amount of time that you're gonna get back, not stressing about something, and especially if you work off momentum and you're like, shit, I don't have my food this week, or I don't have my meal prep containers, or I don't have my supplements, whatever you can put on subscribe and save and just like automate, the better you're gonna do, and stick to it without like wanting to just, fall off because you're like, fuck it, I didn't get my supplements this week, so like, who cares? You're gonna stay consistent, but it's also going to just automate everything in your life because human behavior is the one thing that'll destroy any system. So if we can just systematize this whole process with your food, and this could be for groceries, subscribe and save, and it could be for supplements, it could be for whatever it is. You can just use that, set it once, do it monthly, recurring, whatever you need, every 2 weeks, every 1 week, and then so you could just set it and forget it. If you do have too much, then you just go in and make a modification. But that only takes 2 seconds compared to like the time it takes to reorder. So this is gonna save you a lot of time throughout the year, and it's also just gonna put you in a better position to execute because the more prepared you are, the better you're gonna do. So these are the 5 things you can do as a mom with young kids to free up your time while getting healthier, while getting leaner, and just feeling good and getting your skyrocketed energy and just getting you back. So hope this helps. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.